Yes, yes, yeah. You are tuned in to Offering Something. I am your host, Michael Bernier, feeling magnificent to be alive. You know that's the truth. And you know I love you for tuning into the show. You are simply fantastic. Also have mad love for our sponsors at Enjoy Your Life brand, Rockport Brewing Company, New Balance, and new on the squad, CNA Stores. Yeah. It's a good life, y'all. And today, oh my gosh, we have some incredible human beings in the room right here, seated so close to me, the king of the keyboards. Oh my gosh, the man behind the organs, an amazing backing vocalist, simply incredible human beings, P-Dubs, Paulie Walnuts. It's Mr. Paul Wollstonecroft of Slightly Stoopid.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah,
good to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here, bud. Yeah. To my right-hand side, a brand new person in my life. A man that is the Cobra of the cold press, the Geronimo of the juice, the Piff King, the bringer of all things juicy, is the Juiceman. Juice. How you feeling, buddy?
Feeling wonderful, fantastic.
Yeah, you look great today.
Piffed up.
Yeah. All the way over there, the man who doesn't receive compliments too well, but I'm going to tell him anyway. You look so good today, Mr.
Thanks, Mike.
Jonny Deups.
What's up, guys?
The Deups. Yeah. Sitting at the switcher, always a good human, Mr. Phall Roots.
Patty.
Yeah. And new into the studio today, but he's going to be a regular here.
That's right.
Mr. Burger Snaps Ron
Snaps.
Burgess. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, feels good to be alive. Don't forget that happiness is hip, kindness is in style, and we are alive. Let's talk about it now. Get deep into it here really quickly. Mr. P-Dubs. What do you like, P-Dubs, Paulie Walnuts, Paul, Mr. Wollstonecroft?
Some people are Paulie, P-Dubs. Is this good?
Beautiful face.
Paulie Walnuts, they're all good. I'm good with all of them.
So, how did all this happen? You're ultimately playing keyboards and organs in what is recognized as the greatest American reggae band that there is. That's my opinion, and many others. You're on stage with Snoop Dogg, Be Real, playing to 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people. How does that feel?
So amazing, so grateful, so lucky, so glad I had the opportunity to step in when I did, and we've talked before. My first show was in 2009, and it was like that Snoop Dogg tour. And like previous to that, I was playing to anywhere between like 0 and 200 people, you know.
Yeah.
This whole new world feels awesome. So lucky and so blessed.
I have so many questions here. So, all right. So you personally, did you find some fulfillment and happiness, like as an individual that exists in the world? Are you still yearning for something, or do you feel like, all right, I feel fulfilled as a result of what I've done?
One would think that you would feel fulfilled.
That ain't happening.
Stepping up to the plate and enjoying it. But, you know, I got a lot of drive, and I got a lot of things to do, and I got a lot of music to record, so I'm never fully fulfilled, but it definitely filled a hole in, like, previous to this band, I never really enjoyed an audience along with the music I was playing. It was the first that's very fulfilling in its own. It's a beautiful audience too, and really appreciative, and you know, I just love the whole crowd that comes out. So that part is very gratifying.
Now, was there some part of you that was in like England or the UK or something?
Yeah, no, I was born in England, and I moved.
You were born in England?
Yeah, man, I'm an English citizen still.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
And dual.
man.
You got the dual thing going
I don't
on.
have a
Really?
dual thing yet.
Wait, what? You're not a United States citizen?
No.
Wow, can we talk
Coming
about
shortly. Coming shortly.
that? After 40 years.
I know, right? But, you know, so I was born in, and I moved here in 6th grade, and you know, been here ever since. And I just love it. Love it.
He's a gentleman.
Love it.
Happy with the country.
I'm happy with this country. It's doing all right for me.
So you're playing to 0 to 200 people. You're playing in your bedroom, in your basement. Your lady's like, yo, what the hell's going on with this guy? He better get it together. And then all of a sudden, Snoop Dogg is on stage. Like, had you heard of Snoop Dogg before this?
I'd heard of a couple tunes of his. Yeah, his name would come up once or twice.
Okay.
And it was a great tour, man. It wasn't just Snoop Dogg. It was Snoop Dogg, Stephen Marley,
Yeah.
and Cypress Hill. It was the Blazed and Confused tour. Oh no, it wasn't. Who was it? It was Mickey Avalon was on it.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he was very good though. The whole tour was amazing.
Yeah. That's incredible. So did you guys like play, did Snoop come on stage with Slightly Stoopid and this kind of thing happen while you guys were playing music and Snoop was rapping?
Well, Snoop like did his own set.
Yeah.
And then we hoped the entire tour. We had been practicing like these 2 Snoop songs in the hope that he would come out and sing one with us. And in the last week of the tour, he came out several times and sang with us, and it was just so much fun.
Wow. Did you do the tunes that you had been working on?
Absolutely.
What do you remember what those songs were?
I remember the keyboard line.
Wow. That's incredible.
I have a quick question.
Question.
So have you been outside anytime recently?
Out here,
Yeah.
I've been outside.
There's a tiny little inchworm on the top of your hat, and it's like slowly inching its
Where is
way
it?
across the top. And like a moment ago, it looked like a little antenna, and it was like it was like
So- I don't
swaying
know.
back
I don't
and
know.
forth.
Without.
I was like, Jesus. So to interact with the
I can't
Piff
do
Meister
it.
over here,
Good luck or bad luck.
Juiceman, I thought
good. It's
that
very
was really
small.
piffy juice. I thought I was,
Still up.
you know, I
no,
thought
I
the
don't wanna
Piff
hurt
levels were high in that. I
Yeah.
thought I was seeing some shit over here.
No,
Like a little
that's my
caterpillar or
friend. That's my
something.
friend.
You've
Pierre.
been outside
On your brim
recently.
now. Cool.
He's like, what?
Love it.
He's
All
a-
right, back
he's
to
a beautiful
the
friend
back
of
to the
mine.
Snoop Dogg shit.
Snoop Dogg and inchworms. Wow, that's incredible. So, Juice Man, what do you have to say? The microphone is right there. You have anything to say over there? You've brought with you incredible juice.
Juice.
So good.
Oh, thank you.
We drank some. At first, it was beets and oranges. How did that come to be? How was it created?
So, dude,
Dude,
I'm so nervous on camera. But
don't be nervous. We love you.
just
Put that mic right near your mouth, Juice Man. I'll
It's all
walk.
good, Juice.
Put the mic near your mouth. I'll walk you through the process here.
It's like there's so much to say.
All right.
this
So,
juice.
Say, Michael.
first thing is, where do you get the fruit? How's
Like
that?
this is a red citrus juice.
Ooh, and it was so good.
It was. Mine's
This
empty.
is red citrus
Delicious.
juice, and this is spiced apple juice.
Yeah.
So these are like I would like to present these maybe to you. Whichever
Oh.
one seems
Oh wow! I'm ready for this right now.
Beautiful.
to the famous musician.
That one to me had like a blood orange. Yeah, it has like a citrusy, a really good vibe to it. I enjoyed it. I drank
What's
it in
inside
4
this
sips.
bottle here, Juice Man? Dave is your name.
My name's Dave. I'm the Juice Man. I
Do you,
made that juice
I'm
today.
doing this again to you, putting it
Sorry.
right near your mouth. We love you, Dave. What's your last name? Are you allowed to say so?
Just Dave the Juice Man. So just because, you know.
Another
What's in the
ET.
bottle, Dave, the Juice Man?
So I make juice every day.
Every day.
Well, it seems like it almost every day. So, for example, I made that red juice 2
Yes.
days ago, and I made this juice today. So
Oh,
they
this is
don't.
a today juice.
These are fresh bottles of juice, and I make juice weekly for different people who are on a list, and the list is
That's a good list to be on. Not
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
You should hear this.
it's a scheduled tour. I go on tour of New England selling juice,
wow.
but
Every week.
yeah. So
How many bottles of Juice Man juice are you distributing each week? that you
many as I
personally
can.
press and put in a bottle?
Dude,
Put
as
a number
many
on
as
it.
I
How
can.
many?
Yeah, how many drop-offs? What's your highest number drop-off that you've done?
So
Because I remember getting a package from you when I lived in Boston. I ordered some Juiceman piff, and it had like 6 different flavors. It had like 6 different flavors. It had 6 different flavors, honestly, and like numerous bottles in each. And I probably got 20 to 20. I probably got closer to 30 bottles from you that time. So if me
that's a
being
big
one
piff
client
pack.
gets,
That's a
yeah,
big one. That's
okay.
a big piff pack.
So how many people
This
do you?
tastes like a
How many
holiday.
people do you religiously drop to?
So
Is it 5 or 10 people?
So I make juice for tens of people, and I make hundreds of bottles a week.
Yeah.
And that's my life, is just maintaining. Well, okay. So I want to make the best juice and as much of it as possible at the same time. So that's like,
To keeping the quality high, you can't oversaturate how much of it you're making. I get it.
but dude,
Small batch is better, everything.
but I'm still
Food,
making and selling as many as I can.
yes.
But I still want to just make it.
As a one-man
What do you-
band.
Are you maxing out at this 200 bottles? You feel like you can't do more than that? Is that what you're saying to me, Juice Man?
There's always time and a way to make as much juice as is desired. I make as much as I make as much juice. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I know that you understand.
Yeah. If somebody calls you this week and places an order of 100 bottles,
You'll do it.
you're going to make it.
Juice
Hell
Man.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, dude,
Juice Man.
Hell
for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Why do you call it the piff?
Piff. Just me and my friend used to call things that taste like that, but a little bit more sour. I used to make juice for like longer than I used to sell it.
Yeah.
So there's different flavors that I can make. So for example, it's all piff. So but
Is Piff so
about
Pat, put
Piff.
it on me real quick. So is Piff
Piff
like, is that a
situation.
describing word? Is that an adjective?
it's an adjective.
It is?
Definitely.
Okay, so
And also
meaning probably something of better quality than your average.
It's
Because
really
I've
nice,
used the
dude.
word piff in my past, and it was usually
Associated with
Yeah.
some sort of dank cannabis.
it was usually associated with cannabis, whether it was a strain or just terminology of saying something was of better quality.
Exactly.
So yes, his juice is piff. Piff as fuck.
So check
It's
that out.
really piff.
This juice is delicious, by the way.
I wish I brought.
It's
some
also
sour.
delicious if
No,
you're
it's
wondering
good.
about that. If you're like, yo, what does piff mean?
Wonderful, man.
Just that's me. So
We love that.
holy hell. And
We
I
absolutely
dude, I
love that.
I love your instrument.
Oh,
Yeah.
Musicianship is
Thank
so
you, brother.
important and like
Thank
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boards, Paige.
Paige McConnell.
Yeah.
That was talking language.
Yeah, he needs some piff.
There you go.
Paige is
Fall Roots.
pissed.
No.
McConnell, some green apples.
Great example.
We gotta
a
send
great
Paige
example.
some
Yeah.
piff.
So
Want to get your keyboard
in
level up?
respect to
Yes.
in
Juice
respect to piff in other realms too.
Yeah.
But also it's kind of just we just used to call it that. Like
I like
yellow
it.
green sour juice was piff.
Yeah.
And then all juice became piff. This
Yeah.
is like further from piff in
Yeah.
your palate.
Pat's out back here just dying. I hope you're mute. I hope your mic
Fucking
is
amazing.
muted.
That's my new favorite
Yeah,
word,
that's
man.
You're going home with some new terminology tonight.
I'm like,
Is that
my vocabulary
jacket?
is expanding.
Is
that jacket is
piff?
totally piff. Yes, Michael, that is piff.
Damn,
That's
Juice
piff.
Man, you got a good vibe about you. I think people could clearly see that you're a good person.
No,
Absolutely.
yeah, you are.
Wow, you got a good way about you.
Thank you, Michael.
You do, doesn't he? This guy's a vibe. Yeah, the proof is in the juice. Forget about the pudding. We don't need that.
Piff is in the juice.
Yo, the proof is in the piff can.
Who's in the piff?
Proof's in the piff.
You're working right now. He's letting me know on the side. He's like, yo, I'm working right now. Like
Right
all
now.
the time. He's hustling.
So what's the
he's
newest
here,
batch?
but he's slanging juice.
What's
News
the
Match the Apple?
What's the newest? What is it called? You call them? You don't call them flavors. Flavor, right?
Flavors, yeah, flavors of the youth.
What's the newest flavor? Like I know I've seen that you make up your own flavors by combining a bunch of different juices. What's your newest flavor that you've come up with?
That's a blend. So I made that. I made that 2 days. Yeah.
Yo, stand corrected, player.
No, I know, dude. Like you pretty much hit the nail on the head.
No, I definitely did.
You nailed it.
Carpenter
So
from day
it's
one.
like, so that's a blend. So there's lots of. That's a great question. It's a great question. So that's a red citrus.
Yeah.
So that's 50% citrus, 50% an apple blend.
Okay.
That's what's inside there.
Okay.
So
What's the
within
name of it?
So it's a blend that makes the apple red.
Okay.
What do you call it? Is there a name for that
That
specific
juice
bottle?
has a name, yes.
What
What
is
is
it?
it?
It's called Anna Chandra.
It's got beet in it, though, you said, no?
It's got beet.
And ginger.
It's got beet and it doesn't have blood oranges. Blood oranges are good.
What's the name of this one right here?
I think that's called Home.
Home. I said it tastes like a holiday when I drank
What's
it.
that one?
Holiday is a good name,
Yeah.
too, man.
This is holiday.
It is. So that's apple, carrot,
I
ginger.
love carrots.
So it's fruit. It's apple, ginger, and spices.
Thank you for your juice offering, Juiceman,
Yeah.
and your kindness and your honesty. I like this guy
So-
a lot. Not that
guy
anyone
too,
needs to
man.
know that.
So you talked about how
yeah,
how
thank
important the list was. So how would somebody that's watching, how would they get onto that list if they could? Is that a possibility for?
you. Yeah.
I'm very easy to find on Instagram. Very easy to find on Instagram. So just hit my DMs. No.
How do they find you?
How do they find you? Yeah. What's the handle?
What's the handle?
Instagram is
Rob?
at
Juiceman
Juiceman.
FP.
At Juiceman FP.
Hit the DMs at Juiceman FP.
At Juiceman FP.
Fresh piff. So it's mostly on Instagram.
Oh,
but
Juiceman FP is for fresh piff.
Fresh Piff.
Right? Juiceman.
Fresh press. It's for fresh piff. You're right.
I don't get it confused.
For fresh piff. He's right.
I call it piff. It just is piff. It's just kind of.
Oh no, we get it, man.
We
get
love it.
The piff.
We're in full support of the piff.
Yeah.
I hope that you understand.
I'm getting on
that.
the list. I'm getting on
Definitely
the
not
list.
allowed to be called anything else.
I think you should send some to Paul on tour.
Yeah,
oh my
man.
God.
That'd be classic.
Small batch. Come out to the
Piff.
Boston show with
I
some
have to
piff.
find you.
Bring the piff to the Boston show.
The East Coast swing will swing
Everyone would
around.
love it, man. Everybody will love it.
Backstage with the piff kid.
Play an East Coast ragtime, and I'll make a fucking.
You get a stupid blend. We'll put some CBD in
piff
it.
for
I don't know if you're into that.
Dude, I have reggae piff and.
Oh, that's all we want. Reggae Piff is the one we're looking
This man has reggae piff.
I have lots of it. There's an infinite supply of it. So cool. That's nice.
What a great hookup.
Hell yeah.
So what's exciting and coming up in the world of P-Dubs, Pauly Walnuts?
Two things.
What?
One thing with the stupid people, it's the closer to the Sun Fest in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Which is,
when's
fabulous. They go
How-
for about a month. It's
when is closer to the sun?
It's like December 7th to 11th at the Hard Rock,
Wow.
Cancun. It's a fun event. A lot of good bands. This year's going to be great. My family's coming out, so it's going to be awesome. And
Your little girl's gonna be there.
my little girl's going to be there, and she's so excited because Stick Figure's going to be there, and she's finally is going to get to hang out with Coco.
Wow.
One time with Coco. She's like, Coco's going to be there. Coco's the most famous thing in our house.
Oh my gosh.
I know. No, it's good. So it's going to be a blast. And on the other side of things, I have the
Wait, who else is on that closer to the sun, Bill?
good question. Have to look at it. Is it
bands playing at that.
everyone? Everyone.
Yeah, I feel like everybody. Yeah.
I feel like everybody.
I think
know
that's a
Little
good
Stranger
answer
is
to-
the new band that's going to be there that I'm going to like.
Oh yeah, I know those
somebody in the
boys. We
back
spent
to
some
look that
time
up?
together.
Got
Little
some
Stranger
guests.
doing
G-Love
good
will be
things.
there.
Oh geez, coming out.
Carlos,
That's
Charlie
great.
Tuna. Is it Cypress Hill this year? I forget, man. I'm getting
might be
piffed out,
Cypress
man. I
Hill.
can't remember who.
It's all
what
piffed
year
out,
it was.
kids.
Steel Pulse, Common King,
Steel
Pepper,
Pulse. That's what I meant. Pepper.
Pepper.
Dirty
There you
Heads,
go.
Dirty Heads. And Denim, I think, is going to be there
The Movement, yeah, Denim,
Nice.
Movement.
Carl Denson,
That's quite the bill.
Tiny Universe.
That's going to be a cool thing. Now, Carl Denson's coming out, and I'm not a part of this, but this is a really cool thing. I went to go see it one time. Is they do the Carl Denson band does all the Beastie Boy tunes, and
Yeah.
Kyle, OG, and De La pretend to be the Beastie Boys to come out in their outfits, and they do like all the tunes.
No way.
Oh, that's
It's a bomb,
awesome.
man.
That's awesome.
I went to it one time when I was out.
That's awesome.
Coolest thing. and actually inspired Stoopid. At the end of our set, every day this summer, we did a Beastie Boys too, and they came out in the outfits.
Sick.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, you know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and you go on the Instagram and everything, and everyone's like, "Were the Beasties really there?"
In spirit. Yeah.
So that Carl Denson late night set's gonna be dope.
Oh.
All right. So what else is happening after Closer to the Sun? That's incredible.
Closer to the Sun, we got. Now I don't know if you know that I got a kids project out there.
I do.
The Dubtown Rockers just finished writing a book. We got another one on the way. There's
Wait, who's writing the book? Are you coming up with the book? Are you sitting down writing books?
we're writing kids books.
Yeah.
Yeah. we're
All
sitting
right.
down
Right on
writing
your
kids'
level,
books, man.
Paulie.
Oh, dude. The great thing about it is you just keep it close to home. Like you just write about, like they always say, write about shit you know.
Yeah.
So this is about a bunch of musicians hanging out, these kids, and they get together in music class at school, and it's a whole bunch of fun, and we got videos, and
Cool.
there's a whole bunch of things in the works for that. But Dubtown Rockers has been like, it's me together with Daniel De La Cruz, who's the sax
Yeah.
player for Stoopid, and we started out doing music. We wrote an album, and it came out. Did a whole bunch. Everybody's on it from the scene, like Hyrie,
So
Don Carlos,
good.
Miles from Stoopid.
You got the movement on
we
there.
got the movement on.
Jackson from the Elevators.
That's right.
Yeah.
There you go, man. K-Bog
Been in
and
this
Johnny
room.
Cosmic singing
That's
Vamano.
right.
I mean, across the USA, and
pretty much everyone, like you were saying about the Closer to the Sun festival.
it's like one big happy family.
I
But they all
know.
joined in on our
You guys
kids'
got
family
a
stuff. They all helped us out. It's a beautiful thing.
Very cool.
Let's talk about that family that you have out there in so many locations in the world. Like, you leave home, but you don't ever go to a place where you're out of place. You arrive in these locations and are embraced and accompanied by this family that moves around the country with you and around the world.
It's amazing.
What?
It really is amazing. And like even in the bar we went to earlier, you know, you meet people and they're like, I went here and I went there and I saw
Port
you there."
Tavern.
New
But
sponsor.
yeah, it's kind of like that everywhere. Even when we go to, like, we went to, when I was first joining the band, we went to Japan, and it was like that there. And I was like, oh my God, this reach is crazy for a band that's like, it's not really a TV or a radio band, but
I know.
somehow they got something going on underground. That's
Beautiful
bubbling out. And
underground.
like you said, it's a family in a lot of places, and there's a lot of great people I've met. I got to see, and I see a lot of the great people I've met. I see every year at the same spots.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like you have these
Awesome.
annual families, like, all right, we're going here, we're going to be with these people. We're going to go here, we're going to stay at this person's compound here. And it's,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, every time we're in Denver, we do this. Every time it's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's exactly like that. And people are very generous. You know, they'll take us out on boats. They'll
Yeah.
do
I
an
see you out there
excursion,
doing
this.
wild
Like,
things.
hey, you got free time, and we do have free time during the day.
Mr. Hollywood over here is living a different life. We're in the concrete jungle here, boy.
Only when I'm with you know, the famous.
Yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
I'm back here on my own.
Well,
It's
you
still
do.
0 to 200 people.
Well, you live a honest and genuine, regular human life. Like, a beautiful thing about you that is admirable that you probably don't personally reflect on is that you remain humble and normal and without arrogance. How do you become that person? Or a lot of people that are in the situation that you are, they like let it be known and they act a certain way. Why don't you do that?
Well,
Do you even
know,
consider these things? Like, why doesn't it go to your head? Why are you an
Because I
egomaniac?
do see that out
Yeah.
there sometimes, and I see people.
Oh, there's the worm again. Yeah, it was on his ear this time. It was on his ear this time. Slowly just go. I watched it. If you watch the film, you'll be able to see it. I'm over here dying laughing. I'm like, am I supposed to tell this dude that in 4 seconds there's going to be a worm in the cartilage of his
Is it
ear?
really a worm?
No, it,
The microdosing is
it's
smart.
gone now. That thing's wiped away in the wind now. Gone. See you later. Continue. I did it again. Sorry.
All right. So the thing about me that I think helped in that regard was that I struggled for so long,
Yeah.
for 20 years of being a musician, playing all sorts of shit gigs where no one was listening, and like I was like I was the shit guy in
Yeah.
the music scene for so
Yeah.
long, and playing like to all dudes, like four people, and like I think that that beginning gives you
Humble
gets your head
beginning.
gets your head on straight. I
Yeah.
think if like you're one of
Yeah.
those young kids who's like 17, 18 and you go straight to stardom, I don't know how they do
yeah.
it, man. Because they didn't have 20 years of playing to nobody to keep them like a regular person.
It's like you don't want to be a
Critical
Bieber?
step in
Yeah.
success.
He's a real rock star, and that's cool.
I could never, ever imagine playing in front of that many people. It would just be, would be unbelievable. Like thousands, like going from.
It took a while to get used to, because like I said, I was playing to nobody for years and on small stages.
Suck
And then
at keyboards.
you
But you're
get
good
on
at juice, bro.
that big stage for the first time, and it's a whole different.
Yeah.
It took a good 3 weeks to get used to that
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, you play like as a musician when you get that first show where there's like 100 people there, and the majority of them are interested in your music to the point where you can. Tell in the crowd you're getting the vibes, and it's just that's a different gig than when no one else is listening. Makes the time go by quicker. You want to play more songs instead of saying shit. When is the set list over? Like this blows.
Well, that's the thing. The audience is so important in making the musician be able to play better.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
their
When there's
vibes
an
can
audience-
amp you up when you want to just do nothing and not move around. You can have people going crazy in front of you, and you're like, "Fuck it, I can't stand here." Like
Yeah, and that was one of the incredible things about when I first started playing with Stoopid. Is like I had never had this experience before, where before we even play one fucking song, everyone's amped and screaming, and ready to go. You start your note one, and like, yeah, awesome. And I was like, that was a new experience for me, and like,
so cool,
amazing.
so cool.
Paulie Walnuts. What was it like the first time you played inside of Red Rocks Amphitheater?
Oh shit.
Red Rocks.
Red Rock.
Echoing keyboards
First of
and
all,
organs throughout
first of all,
that place. Come
Red
on.
Rocks is the single greatest American treasure to play at that I know at. That and the Gorge in Washington.
Yeah, the
Red
Gorge is
Rocks
good.
is ultra special because we play there every year in August. It's unbelievable. And one of the most amazing things about Red Rocks is like
What is it?
the shape is different. Like you're on the bottom and the whole thing goes up. So it's like a crazy view. It's like you're watching TV and all these people, and it's
Yeah,
like
that's so sick.
it's like a
Auditorium
vertical
seating.
wall. It's so cool, man, and it's beautiful there. And everything sounds great. It's a treasure, man.
So when you think about your most favorite outside venues that you play, whether it be festivals or whatever it is Red Rocks number one?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Number one, and the Gorge will be number two.
Absolutely.
Gorge is cool.
Gorge is
Red
number
Rocks
two.
is special. There's something about it. It's an electrifying place. The energy's good. The crowd is always happy. It's always filled with people. It's one of those awesome gigs that you can't even believe. Like that's like the only gig where I play, and like for the first 10 minutes I'm like nervous.
Oh my God.
I know. It's like wow.
All right, now let's go indoors. We're inside some sort of, these massive garden type things. What's the favorite inside place? Doesn't have to be a big place. Small.
Inside,
whatever.
I like the small places like the Belly Up Tavern.
What's that? Salona Beach.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's like probably I don't know how many it holds. I would guess it holds about 800 or 900 people or something. It's good energy, awesome. I love.
Well, you guys can't play there.
We have played there.
You have?
Played there. I played some benefits there, and I sat in with a few bands there.
Okay.
I love that. I love
Okay.
that joint.
Yeah.
But I like the smaller rooms. You know what I really like also is in Boston. I love
What?
talking about it earlier. I love playing at the Paradise.
Oh yeah. There's something about that space, bro.
It
Even
was
for
like
the
a-
audience, you're just like in it together. It maintains that like old school, like real venue feeling in that building.
It's right in Boston, right?
Yeah,
It's right in
the
Boston.
Paradise.
And it's the opposite at Red Rocks. You're like on this tall stage and you're looking down at the crowd.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just love that joint. And when we were
Yeah.
kids, like that was the dream.
The dream,
We're gonna sell out
absolutely.
the Paradise or whatever.
Yeah.
Dream I never really attained, I don't think.
I did.
Michael Bernier did.
I know what you were talking about earlier. They're crazy. And now they've redone it. It holds like 900 people. It's
Dude,
Still
it's
just
a
as good
good
as ever.
room. Yeah. Wow. I love it. So is Slightly Stoopid working on a new album? Was it just a release? Like, what's up in that world? The recordings?
No, it's full on at this point. You know, it's been sort of building up steam.
Yeah.
There's recording sessions coming up at various studios.
Yeah. You're flying out to Cali soon to lay down
Flying
some
here
tracks?
and there.
Yeah.
Some Texas, some Cali. I think
Where
we're all
in
going-
Texas? What's Stupid doing in Texas?
There's an amazing studio there called
What?
Sonic Ranch.
Oh, yeah. I've heard these
amazing.
words.
I went down in May to record Hyrie's last album as the keyboard player for that album, and I fell in love with that place. And one of the reasons is there's just, you're in the middle of nowhere. You're like, there's nothing there but 3,000 acres of pecan trees, and it's just you in these amazing studios. So you basically 24/7. You're
Where is it?
recording.
What's the actual?
Really cool.
I forget. Where we look it
Just
up?
like-
It's like
Look up
super down
Sonic
south.
Ranch.
It's got to be right down near the border of Mexico.
Is it in the hill country?
It's
Texas
I
Hill
think
Country?
it's like probably near El Paso. I don't really know. I'd have to get my high school geometry.
So
Sonic Ranch.
you recorded
So
there.
I recorded with Hyrie there, but we're going down with Stoopid to do a few tracks, and that's going to be a blast. And these guys have been
nice.
writing like crazy, and the album is on full steam ahead for summer release, I think.
It's interesting how Slightly Stoopid has ultimately been playing for what is it, 30 years now? Is it? Can I say that?
I don't think it's quite 30, but it's getting up there. I
25?
think it's like 28.
Close to it.
So let's say it's 28 years, but 28 years in the game, but still current, hip, and on point. Like not viewed as like guys coming back around and
It's unbelievable, right?
It's
It's
so
crazy.
interesting because there's few bands that like. Okay, 28 years later, most people did their thing, stopped, came back, and it was like their
Yeah.
dad rock run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Slightly Stoopid has, like, the kids are there.
Yeah.
12, 13 years. It's like, Joe, this band is on to something.
It's become sort of like multi-generational too, at this point, you know. You get fans in their 50s and fans in their teens, and it's
Wild.
amazing.
Bro.
But yeah, very, very lucky to be able to hold on to it for that long. You know, when I joined in 2009, and I had no idea that they were going to like go up, and it's still going up. It's crazy. Last year was the most selling.
That's
summer
what I'm
tour we've ever
saying.
had.
It's ridiculous.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well,
Very
that's
lucky.
wonderful to hear. What are you thinking over here, Juice Man? You got really straight teeth.
Honest thoughts are that people are probably smoking a lot of. People probably searching your music all the time to just like, to do something.
To get
Yeah.
stoned
I
too
gotta
is
put
what you were gonna
music
say,
on.
I believe.
What am I gonna put on? Put on Slightly Stoopid, getting high.
Drinking some piff.
Yeah,
Drink some
drinking
piff.
It's like I was thinking some funny things that made me
Spiked piff.
crack up, but
What else? What else?
I love
Bring them out.
like, dude, okay, let's think of like the places where a lot of the time when I think about your band is super famous, right? I had no idea you were gonna be on the show, but
I didn't tell him on purpose.
places where his music is like really popular is like summer camp, festivals.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are probably what I would say like, whoa, like you guys are a huge band, and like a lot of people are just like. I don't want to say it. I don't wanna
Say it, whatever.
Yeah,
Say.
I was trying to say.
Say.
People are I laughed in my head. I got caught out loud, but I'm on camera, which happens once in a blue moon. I'm thinking in my head, it's like, okay, dude, I'm sitting with like a really big rock star. It's like, dude, people are lighting bongs and getting hand jobs.
You were gonna hold that back?
Most
Don't
likely
you
that is
fucking
number one
dare.
thing happening right now.
Oh god.
States.
A lot of times.
Quiet the whole time, then he says
At least you're still
You gotta
friends
speak
in the
more.
I
morning.
love that,
You
dude.
mentioned kids, and it's like, okay, you had your first wave, but also now, okay, the first wave is like growing up, and it's like good music.
Pat
it's like,
loved
it's not
that.
explicit.
Pat's in the back spilling all the piff.
Good family music. It's good family
It's
music.
Good family music.
Yeah,
Right.
Pat's in the back
Like,
spilling his
first
juice
is
can.
Great beat is reggae, so. For
Well,
all
big
these
credit,
reasons-
honestly, big credit to Miles and Kyle, who started the band when they were 16,
Yeah.
grew it over the years, and got it to the point where they could hire a whole people to back them up, and
So you would
Still going, man.
You would say Miles and Kyle are
Miles
nice
and
people.
Kyle,
They're
they're
nice people.
the nicest.
Really?
Yeah, super
Say that
nice.
again.
Super, super down to earth, humble, because they also played for 20 years before there was any respect at all going on. Well, that's probably not true. There was probably a lot of growth, but they weren't at this level that they were, and they developed it over so many years that they've stayed the same over the years.
They're nice
awesome.
for people to know that the musicians that they look up to and admire are kind, sweet, and like regular people. So it's great that you say that.
I don't think it's every band, but definitely in our band, Miles and Kyle are at the. Of course, they're at the center.
I see them just hanging out with dudes I know all the time.
They set the tone for the day, and like their tone for the day is the band should be relaxed all day. You should be able to smoke and drink and do whatever, go swimming. Come showtime, you're ready to go. You know, they provide like good vibes all day long for that, and they make sure that it's all going down.
That's so
They're
nice.
enjoying their life.
That is great to know. Enjoy your life, Miles, Cal. Sweet peeps.
We're all psyched to be brought along for the ride, man. It's wonderful.
It is. You got more to say over here, Juiceman
I
Dave.
just have things to say about the band.
Let's hear it.
Maybe
Say it.
I should.
No, you should
not.
say it. We like you a
No,
lot.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I like it. I like you guys too. I have things to say about the band. Maybe from a different perspective.
Give the
let's hear it.
perspective.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay.
I'm just like nothing off the top of my head.
Juiceman, you're the best.
Yeah. But it's like,
Burger Snaps can't handle it.
Just running in a circle.
Juiceman's gonna come in every month, once a month, for a cameo.
Guest speaker.
if you'll have me.
Yeah, we'll have you. Did you design that jacket, Juiceman?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
It looks like all of your other stuff, and I love it.
Yeah, that's a really, really special jacket. I'm sure that's one
size
of
is
one,
that?
right?
Men's medium.
Oh, perfect. That fits me great.
Men's medium.
I see something happening here
designed
today.
it. David Kaiser designed this jacket and also some really cool shirts. But also I got this shirt. It's kind of like a jersey. This is from Brazil. So
What's your connection to Brazil, Dave Juicy?
I was just there.
That's the connection. You were just
I
there.
was just there, and they have some great juicers in Brazil. They have some people who grow great produce there, and all around the world, including America too. But I was just there for 2 weeks in Brazil, and I saw some very cool stuff. I also saw some, as you know, like in terms of cuisine, some
Ooh.
So where were you in Brazil, though?
Minas Gerais.
Okay.
It's where my wife's from. We stayed with her family, so I learned a lot about cuisine there. It's the second time I've been there.
What was the thing that stood out the most that you learned about cuisine?
My favorite juice from Brazil is called garapa.
Garapa.
Yes. So
What does it taste most likely like in the States? Do we have anything that's similar?
it's sugarcane juice.
Okay.
That's
So-
it.
That's
Sugar
it.
cane,
They call it
cane, as in cane.
They call it garapa.
I don't even. So off the top of my head, I can't even think of a flavor that would match that. Is that it's just sugar?
Yeah.
Sugar water?
So it's so different, but also it's not. It's they
It's
call
sugar
it
water.
soup. They call it
Soup?
or like
Okay.
stew.
Stew.
They should call it piff.
Sugar stew because
Yeah.
it's kind of
They
like
wish.
in a yellowish hue.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have a machine, but there they have a lot of it. They have a lot of juice in Brazil, so I like it there a lot.
You were born in Worcester, Massachusetts?
Framingham,
Framingham,
Framingham.
Massachusetts. Nice.
Yeah.
How's Framingham?
I like it very much. I
Would you
love
say you
Framingham.
love it? You would. You do.
And I also have to say
What?
that Framingham's a good place to be. It's a good place to grow up. It's a good place to grow. So Framingham sometimes gets a weird rap, but we have some nice cuisine. We have a lot of good things in Framingham.
How's
Cool.
the grass?
The dude JP
Yeah,
Harrigan
good grass.
that was on Netflix, The Society, was sitting in your seat a couple weeks ago.
JP, what
and
up?
he has something to do with Framingham. He owned a bar there, also called the Angry Ham. Yeah,
He did.
that's it. right there.
Man,
I've
he
been there
did.
many a time. I've played pool there and
Oh, really?
and
Lots
lots of
Better
things.
late than never.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know JP till he came in. He's a great
Yeah.
person.
So
Juiceman's been there.
So my juice, I just want to say my juice is straight piff, just fruit and juice. There's never anything added. So there's never any type of
No preservative.
Nothing.
no
just
additives, no water, no tinctures, no. It's never infused. So I should say this: like it's fruit and vegetable juice, non-infused ever with anything. So that's juice. Juice is like never infused. Not to like go so hard, but like
Go hard.
So like I was gonna say that because 421 is a weed brand.
Oh, that's
Weed
right.
clothes.
You guys got a connection.
So
Better late than
I was just
never.
gonna say I smoked a joint with him today.
Oh, today?
Yeah. So
What?
JP.
Small world, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't know it was like that.
So I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but
No,
hopefully
you're good.
nobody even
It's a plant.
hopefully nobody even hears it.
We're not
But-
oppressed
no.
anymore.
Definitely not cutting that part out.
Juice man. That's
Yeah.
not the goal.
Not the
And
goal.
is that on JP's Netflix?
I don't know the right
contract?
It's like I
Hey.
say that whenever I go.
Phall Roots. Put it on
Other
one.
places.
And then reach down there. There's 2 bags to the left of you. You see? To the left. You know which way left is?
So just
You're on the right.
Bring those over here.
goes with weed like so good.
Will you-
even though
Of
we
course
don't-
it does.
Even though like you don't, it's not nothing to do.
Will you
with
change
weed.
out seats with Johnny for one moment here?
So that's my clientele.
Dude, the sky's the limit for you, man. There's a lot of juice people started. Like when I was young, it was like Nantucket Nectars. Those 2 kids started
The
it.
juice guys or
And then
2
Reese-
guys
the
juice.
guy, and then there was like some people. What was that juice? They sold it. It was like a calling it a natural juice at the time. I forget what it was. It turned into something else though. After someone. So anyway,
no. Snapple?
there's a lot. It wasn't Snapple. It was
That's
like
a
more
lane.
of a fruit like juicer blend thing that they.
Let me
sold
see
to-
this bag here.
It's very
Either way,
Those are
sky's the
very
limit
different
for what
things.
for juice.
Oh.
How far are you gonna go?
Thank you.
I think the piff's
All right.
got the piff.
From like a famous. Also very. Dude, where you play? Do we have a small keyboard or like do
We need a melodica.
Maybe post show we got something we can do after the show.
There's an app on my phone that's pretty good.
No, it's just
All
a
right.
professional keyboard.
Yo, we have some wonderful people that support this show that provided some gifts today for our guests.
No
So,
way.
yeah, first we're going to get into the Paulie Walnuts bag. And I'm going to hand you these things. Look at that. Ooh, enjoy your life brand
Enjoy your
cap.
life.
Oh, yes. What's this here?
Life, it's happening.
What do we got? What? Oh, yeah, here you go. Look at that.
Oh,
You're sad.
I can't even get the black tea.
oh, that's the
Oh, no, there's one for you over there, actually.
latest and the greatest.
It is, and feel how soft it is.
Super
Yeah.
soft.
You
More.
know, Enjoy Your Life brand's trying to sponsor Paulie Walnuts, so buttering them up right now.
It's on.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And from our new super sweet sponsor at CNA Stores, you got this
CNA.
super dope hoodie right here. Built in, it's got like a built-in bottle opener.
Wait, what?
Look at this. Look at that right there. No joke there.
Got an American
Yep.
flag. right
American
here.
flag. American
See what else?
Look,
Ooh.
they have a credo.
Also from
No regrets.
CNA
No, it's
Stores.
quality, integrity, commitment.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
CNA.
Also, CNA Stores, a little gift in there. And from the good people at New Balance, look at this. No jokes, man. Open that up and see what's inside the box.
Christmas.
Oh
Yo.
my gosh.
What?
Yeah. New Balance. How
No
sick,
joke.
dude.
New Balance.
That's
wow.
awesome. That's
Offering
so
something got
awesome.
the goods for you.
Dude.
All right. And I don't know what else is in this bag, but thank you, CNA Stores, for that sweet bag. Let's get that over here. We got gifts for you too, Mr. Juiceman. Ooh. We weren't gonna leave you without that hat right there.
Thank you.
Oh, is it going on your head right now? Get the
Yeah.
cardboard out.
Is that good?
Yes. Yeah, that's great. That's a best case scenario.
Juiceman enjoying his life
Best
with the
case
piff.
scenario, Juiceman. More people should be like the Juiceman. Does everyone feel that way?
Yes.
Are we all together on this? Oh, down goes the didgeridoo.
Vegetables.
Phall Roots, reach back, stand that didgeridoo up.
I was just about to play it.
Oh, wow. Bro, you look great.
I feel like I put it on a little tight.
Sorry.
Well, you can loosen it up.
Looking good.
Thanks. Enjoy my life. That's good advice.
It is. It is. You might as well take some action. Don't wonder, like, is it going to be a good day? Just make it one. Oh, this is right up your alley. Open that up.
Look at that.
Open that jam up. Open it. He's like, wait a
I'm gonna like
minute.
this. I know I like this a lot.
I know you do. It's your vibe. It's like that soccer jersey style,
This looks like you
thick
came from-
neck. It's medium.
It's a
I
medium.
assessed you and decided we were about the same size.
Dude, you're a professional.
I assessed you.
Yeah, you were assessed. I looked at some pictures and I said, "Hey, he's putting the bag in the trash. This is who he is.
my God.
What is he doing? Don't be too nice. Ooh, he's collecting something. Wow,
It's
buddy.
These are small. You gotta rip the sleeves off.
Rip the sleeves off. What is that?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like, come on.
Like,
Pulling an Incredible Hulk.
oh, he's getting changed up right now.
Look at this, man.
No, you look great
Can't see
right where
this,
you
but there's
are.
a costume change happening before.
A
very-
model.
Yeah. The Juice Man. There he is.
That's Piff.
Oh.
Oh, he's
Well, he has an undershirt on. It's
Very
like the traditional, I don't know what you call it anymore. They used to call it a negative thing, wife beater, but what's it called now? Not that. Oh, yeah. The hat. Where's the hat?
sick.
Oh, my
Juicy.
gosh.
Here's the bottles today.
Look at you. That is Piff right there. Oh, did that just turn off? Yeah, push that. Johnny, you want to turn that jam back on? That's unique. Yeah.
Looking good.
Enjoying your
Wow.
life.
Very nice.
You look fantastic in that. Get back over here in your seat.
This is a Grizz art.
Oh, Johnny, is it plugged in with battery? There's a cable that's hanging down there. Maybe that's it, yeah. It has been on for a while. Just plug that in the side. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can have this if you want.
I want this. Let me see
nice.
This is
it.
made in Framingham.
It was made in Framingham.
Probably made in China.
Framingham fabric.
Probably Chinese.
And
Juice Man, feeling grape.
Feeling
Dude,
great.
this
I love
is
it.
sick.
I'll send you a picture of me getting
That's it, man.
squeezed into this.
We got to have the Stupid Juice. It's coming out
Wow.
this summer. We'll get you out to the show. We'll do the Stupid Juice special batch.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick.
Let's get further into giving you stuff. Good love to the people from the Veterans Northeast Outreach Center for providing this sweet bag for your goods today. What's this?
There's more.
Oh, CNA Stores. Look at that. Oh. Oh, he's investigating the shirt. Am I all right with this here?
This was Piff. The pre-roll I would say was Piff.
So he participated in a pre-roll from CNA Stores prior to the
CNA.
show.
Thank you for sponsoring the show.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
great.
What else we?
Oh
Oh.
my goodness.
Whoa.
Dude, that's
Turned off?
You're going to be using those for
Look
the
at
juice in
that.
July.
Those.
Jump into the swimming pool. Go for a run.
Dude,
Juice.
Wow. I think there's that's it. That's what. Ooh, and
Oh,
one more
yeah.
gift from the good people
CNA.
at CNA Stores right there.
Sick.
sponsorships are cool.
They should enjoy your life.
Is it all right if I give you your gifts right now?
You have gifts for me?
I have a special.
What do you
You're the
mean?
first person to get one of these.
Whoa.
Oh
This is a
my
brand new-
God!
Brand
Is
new
that
thing?
one on right now? Oh, Johnny, will you hit that one more time?
This is a long sleeve.
Because it wasn't plugged in. Oh, it needs a minute.
This is such a good.
All right.
good
So, all right, tell me about what am I getting into here?
Well, this is the brand new Dubtown Rockers sort of things, and I know you have. That's why I asked you. I know you have 2 kids here.
Oh my
So we
God!
haven't released this yet, but this is for putting your gigs on,
Oh,
doing your stuff. Some fun facts on there.
thank
All
you
new Dubtown
so
Rockers count.
much.
And this is the
Whoa.
this is the book we wrote.
You have the book
I got
too?
the book, yeah. So that's the one we wrote the book.
Bro. Hold on, I'm already overwhelmed by this this calendar here. Yo, this is gonna be hanging on the wall in our kitchen. I can promise you that much. My kids are gonna be all about this. Wiz, Coda, Jet. All right, and wow,
The new
right on here it says Dubtown Rockers, the new kid by Paul Wollstonecroft and Daniel De La Cruz.
That's it. That's about the kid. It's his first day at school, and he makes his
Just feel
friends in
that.
music class.
Just feel it. Just feel it. Feel it. Wow. Hey, Johnny, is that working yet? Can we put this near it?
Somebody should read.
Let's get. We'll read a page out of it. Bring that right on up to the camera there. The new kid.
New kid.
Yo.
New kid.
It's good for
I can't even believe that you gave me that book.
Of course,
My
man.
kids are gonna be stoked tomorrow. Oh my gosh.
Reading is so important, isn't it? Reading.
Wow. That's incredible.
That's a friend of mine from high school, Melissa Purdon, did all the illustrations, and she did all the artwork for our music stuff too.
What's her name one more time?
Melissa Purdon illustration.
Wow. Incredible.
She did a
I
great
love
job.
it. So, who wants to read the first page out of that book? Let's let Phall Roots read the first page. Yeah, buddy.
Page. They're all
Give him that. Oh my gosh, it's gonna need a minute. Yeah,
All right, here we
it's
go.
gonna need like.
Hold it like a teacher.
Yeah, let's read it.
Like a teacher.
And read. It's hard to read like a teacher, right?
All right.
Yeah.
So, in the warm, colorful seas on the tropical island of Rub-a-Dub, all the kids are ready for their first day at Dubtown Elementary. There we
their
go.
islands.
That's
Give us
their
another
island.
page.
Dubtown Elementary.
Wow.
All right.
Wednesday night book club.
Crunch had just moved to Dubtown and didn't know anybody.
We should. Charlie Toon is fired, by the way. You should be the new narrator.
Boy, I'm so nervous about my
Charlie
first day of
owes me a
school.
favor too. He knows
Crunch
it.
said to himself,
Yeah.
"Wow, this is a nice school," Crunch thought. But it's so big, I'm not sure where to go.
Wow. All right, let's leave him in suspense here so
Who knows what
folks can get out there and get the book. The
You
new
gotta
how do
get
they
the
get the
book.
new kid?
They got the new kid. It's on Amazon. You just go to Amazon, search the new kid. It'll come right up.
Right
It's going to be
on.
available on the website with signed editions coming shortly.
I love
Sick.
this. Is
DubtownRockers.com.
amazing.
So did I do the first live reading?
That was it. That was the
Not only
first.
did you do the first, you did the best.
Sick.
Excellent.
Wow.
The new kid.
Oh, perfect, man. Well, thank you so much for those gifts there. Appreciate that. You bring some gifts tonight?
Shit, what did I bring? Just my love.
You got some questions in you? I know you have unique thoughts over there, Phall Roots.
Yeah, I always got some new, unique thoughts. I guess. I guess it's kind of cool to hear your perspective about the Red Rocks and the Gorge, which I've been to those.
What he's
iconic-
really trying to say is, how do you control yourself from taking advantage of all the groupies? 'Cause that's what he's thinking.
I was getting there, Michael.
We're going to get down to it, huh?
Yeah. He was beaten to that point.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
The rush backstage.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know on a local level for myself, it's kind of hard to beat them all off.
Oh my God.
Well, it happens, Johnny. You
Deups.
see it all the time, don't you? I try to go home. They just try to keep dragging me home with them.
I gotta pull him by his neck.
Dial
Nah. This life chose me again, right, Johnny?
Wow. Oh, what do we have here?
Who could it be here?
I don't know. It's
Who could it be?
interesting. Johnny,
Who
you can
could
go
it
check
be
that,
now?
man. See
Check
what's
the door.
happening now. I have no idea.
I thought it was great what you
Who
said
got it,
about.
B?
I remember I was backstage once at the.
JP himself.
Oh no!
What?
Is he just showing up? Oh God! We were just talking about you. There he is with the
Oh my
Juiceman.
gosh. Come smile for us, buddy.
See you, brother.
How do you, what?
Paul.
Look at you, kid.
Camera real quick.
Yeah.
Camera.
Front camera.
Look at you.
Camera 2.
This is amazing. Bro.
There was a guy on Samsung TV last night. Look what hat he had on, JP. I meant to send this to
Look
you
at
today.
this.
He's got a.
Always taking the J hats.
Yeah. Look at that. I saw that last night, thought of JP, and here he is sitting with the J hat.
Yeah, Paulie, we were just talking about this dude here. That's what I was saying. Netflix is society, and somehow he appears in the room.
There he is. We were
You
just
and-
piffing on him.
Look at the shirt.
Yeah.
So badass, dude, that shirt.
We were just piffing on him.
We were piffing on him.
I brought up angry.
Piff.
He got piffed on.
It's piffing awesome.
I brought up the Angry Hams bar, and then he was like, "Yo, I go there all the time." And then I learned of the connection that exists here between these humans. Look at you.
Framingham in the house.
Angry Hams is a Framingham staple of a bar that was even on TV. So it's our
Twice.
claim to fame, and now it's a Brazilian restaurant in the spot. But
Piff.
Hams lives on to those who remember, right? Hams is
Forever
spot.
with the ham.
Yeah, it's
I
a
guess.
good name, and I guess now that it's changed again.
Yeah.
It used to be called Ipanema. There's been a lot of places in that location, including the Angry Hams, which was a bar in Framingham when we needed one because we were kind of
What were you?
of bar going ages.
A bar going ages. What are those ages?
16.
I would say, like, in between
Think
the
IDs
ages of
start around
21 to
18, I
28.
think.
Well, the time that I was alive, that Hams was around, I would say it was probably like I was 21, in between 21 and 25 years old. We're pretty close to the same age.
Yeah, my first time drinking a ham, I probably had just turned
17.
Just turned.
He was only
Like
17.
23.
Proud.
17.
I don't
Is
know
that
if
Winger?
around when I
Kip
was a
Winger?
teenager, but
I think that's Skid Row. What is that? Oh, is it Winger?
She's only
Question for Juiceman.
17.
What do you got, buddy?
Juiceman, I believe one time you told me not to shake a juice that you were giving to me. As you can see in the corner in between Pat and
Oh.
Mr. P-Man. over
Everybody
there. They got
remain
a
very
juice that
calm.
looks like it's
Oh,
got two
yeah. It might
different
need a
things.
tiny bit of shake.
Everybody remain calm.
Are you supposed to Are you supposed
shaking
to
it?
shake
No,
that?
just sip.
Twist?
It's okay because I see one. I know where they are at all times.
Look, he's got a special way. That
What
he
is
does
the way?
So, okay. Everybody remain calm.
I'm a master at this. I'm trained at this.
Everybody remain calm. Where's front camera?
Right here. This one. Lower. Thank you. Right there.
Front
Perfect.
camera. So, as you can
Lower. Right there. Yeah. There you go. That's plenty good.
So, as you can tell, there's pretty much, if I could start again, it's like,
There's sedimentation at the bottom, is what he's saying.
This juice is a compilation of the liquid forms.
The juice is a compilation of the liquid forms.
So, certain things are heavier than other things.
Mm,
Some
introduction to
things
physical
have more
science.
weight than others. What is that stuff? Dude,
Beats me.
beats
Sludge
me.
test.
But it's just the essence of the pit. So,
It's the essence of the piff that collects at the
billboard.
bottom. You gotta say this into the microphone. Let's get back over here, Piff man.
That's the essence of the
Sit
piff,
down.
right there.
So what we're seeing at the bottom of the bottle
soul of
is
the piff is
Yeah.
at the bottom.
So this is just heavier for whatever reason. So this is probably
Piff's
more
got
liquid.
soul.
Are you supposed to shake it though?
This is more liquid. So I just want to explain exactly what it is because,
he's like, stop with the same question. I'm on to something right now.
because
What is it?
Your Nantucket Nectars won't do this.
Oh, that's right.
Not to say anything, but your store, I should say differently. Your store bought brand of juice won't really do this. So why? And it's just like this is the real piff right here, and this is the liquid piff. This is the liquid, and I can't explain exactly what I can explain exactly what it is. Is that it is that exactly what's on the bottle: orange, apple, ginger, beet, lemon. That's what's in here. So like that's all it is. So what is this? I'm not sure. But yeah, I just say just always be careful with it because it is like a delicate ecosystem within it. So I always just do it like this so that you don't make a lot of bubbles and you just mix it all up. So you just mix it like that. That way you don't really like disturb it. You can like, But also, you can shake it. Like, shake it.
It's still gonna taste great.
It's just juice. It's just
Burger
juice,
snaps.
but
Take
that's
my
what it
seat.
is.
Yeah.
So, there you have it. That's pretty much what's a good question about juice.
Burger snaps, yes.
This is on TV.
All right. So here we are. We got Piff going on. Polly in the house.
Juice.
And a famous musician.
And a famous musician. That's right. And
Snaps.
Burger snaps. And he's actually part of the Juice band. Right?
Oh, you talk the G Love.
The G Love with the juice.
Yeah.
And the juice. That's what we got to
Sometimes
hook
I do
up.
play in the Juice. Yeah,
He plays in the Juice.
Juice Fest.
Juice Fest was
The Juice Fest.
I
That was
did
great.
I remember I did the first Juice Fest. I didn't do the last one though. But yeah.
Yeah, down at the what's that? The Cape Cod Blues, Roots and Blues. Is that what he's calling
Yeah.
it still?
He does that, and then he also has. G lives in Orleans.
Yeah.
Which is like, they have a amazing bar and place that he's play all the time that we've all played through COVID.
Yeah, what's that beer company there? Hog Island Beer?
It's Hog Island Beer,
Yeah.
great place, wonderful, and they sort of took us in, and G did a gig there like at least once a month. A lot of fun.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've got
Yo,
a lot of
Burger
cool.
Snaps.
Yo.
You've been pull that mic near your mouth. You've been the photographer for a million amazing bands that are
guess so,
absolutely
yeah.
in the same scene that Slightly Stoopid is. Have you ever officially shot for Stoopid?
I've never actually shot Stupid,
What
but
the-
I've shot Organically Good Trio a few times.
Kidding me?
And look at that.
Awesome, man! Like a small world.
Name some of
We
the
gotta
bands
get
that you
you-
I
shot
got you
for.
at
Like,
I got you at the first Juice Fest, and then I think I shot you a couple times at
It's
Bernie's.
juiceless.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
talk into the microphone. Don't be
We're gonna
don't
get
be
him out
scared.
to the
here.
Stupid
Right in
Show
So
in
when he
Boston
has
or
the
something.
Yes, sir.
Get him out to the Stupid Show for sure.
man.
Burger
Yes.
Snaps.
when he has the Fortunate Youth patch on and these types of things, it's because he's shot for these
Yeah.
people. That's what Burger Snaps is up to. His photos are epic,
Great photos.
and so is the logo.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had this local kind of New England graffiti artist design the logo, and
Ooh.
his name, he goes by Septic,
Yeah.
and
cool.
he like does like some really like kind of outlandish, disturbing looking graffiti, like kind of filthy, kind of, if you will. Just like dirty, grimy stuff. But I always thought it was cool. But to get into the photography stuff,
Yeah, so when it comes down to like being a
Oh, yeah,
photographer
man.
for bands in live environment,
Yeah.
what is it that you are looking
Joe
for in a
Samba.
band where you're like, yeah, I can take
I
six shots?
yeah, just Samba. Yeah. I'm always looking for somebody who's always jumping around or kind of being energetic. I'm more likely to take your picture.
The action shots.
Oh yeah, I like kind of like you're doing like kind of crazy stuff. I'm there. I'm there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be drawn to you rather than like kind of sometimes the bassist is like in the back, just like kind of grooving, just
Gotcha.
standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not every. Some bassists jump around like the guy in the cashed out guy. He's all over the place on stage. Joey. Yeah.
Yeah. Like a Les Claypool.
Hash. You ever seen Hash play the bass?
We gotta get you
I've
shooting
never-
Claypool.
Yeah, get some Grateful Dead kind of stuff.
Oysterhead.
I think that they were out at one of the shows. Was it the?
It was here. It was here local. It was in Massachusetts.
I forget.
Xfinity Center. Is that outside?
Yeah, that's the Great Woods place, right?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Great Woods.
Great Woods.
That's
how I
what it
know
was. Yeah, that's what I recognize it as.
Great Woods.
I saw Rage Against the Machine at Great Woods.
Did you really?
Zach De La Roca had on a cast. Definitely get. What's your stance on Rage Against the Machine?
Sick.
Sick.
I don't know them. I don't know them as well as some people, but from what I've seen, man, the energy's outrageous. Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Outrageous. I see what you did there on accident.
Rage.
I saw
That was a nice word.
Rage when they were on tour with Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to love that type of energy, you know.
I do.
Not everybody has it, and Rage Against the Machine definitely has it.
Let's talk about the side projects that are going on in your world that are, occupying a good amount of your time outside of Dubtown Rockers. I know you got OGT going on, the Organically Good Trio with Tommy Benedetti, Van Gordon Martin, legends in the Boston game, and well beyond that. What's up with OGT?
OGT is, for me, that's the dream gig,
Yeah.
That's the gig where I get to do whatever I want, write whatever I want. I play with my homeboys and some of my favorite musicians in Boston that I've known for 15, 20 years, and we do our thing, and we love it,
Yeah.
It's like we don't get to do it a hell of a lot. Maybe we do like 4 or 5 gigs in the fall and 4 or 5 gigs in the spring.
Right.
But we love it. We love doing it. We do a lot of recording. I mean, we already released 2 albums this year.
Really? 2?
Yeah, live one, and this Lunar Dub was one of them.
Yeah.
But I love playing with Van and Tommy. They're the greatest. They're an awesome couple bandmates, positive, into music, into playing, always looking for gigs.
Yeah.
Van's always shredding.
Van's always shredding. That's his thing, right?
Don't leave out
He's the
that
shredder,
they're
I call him.
amazing musicians. Both of them absolutely own their instruments. Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy was he was an institution on the drums early when things first started in this scene with John Brown's Body or the Tribulations or whatever. That was one of the earlier bands in the scene that made an impact, and his drumming was fantastic in that band.
Wow. Yeah, he was with John Brown's Body.
I think it was called the Tribulations at first.
Yeah.
And he was with that for a while, and there was I think Stacey Jones used to be the drummer. Do you know him?
Oh.
He ended up, I don't know, he's playing with Miley Cyrus now or something. But
Miley Cyrus.
Really?
Why you transition there? Gosh.
He ended up leaving, and Tommy filled his spot.
That's on.
And then as time went on, came John Brown's Body
good.
and sort of killed it in the scene. They were staples for a long time.
Yeah.
Great music, very roots orientated.
So exciting in your life outside of Slightly Stupid is what bubbles with Organically Good Trio, and also, do you love your family?
More than anything, of course, man. Got my wife and kid at home. They're the roots, they're the support. They're the reason I do everything. It's great to come home to them, have them there. I always tell everybody, a lot of people want us, they're like, when's an Organically Good Trio coming to Florida or this or that? I was like, well, I have to be home by 7 a.m. to take my daughter to school. So,
Not
family
this
guy,
time, yeah.
I can't drive more than 4 hours away to play.
Yeah. Wow. So you drive your daughter to school every day?
Either that or we walk.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's
We're
cool.
close, man. We're close. We're like less than a mile away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a morning routine. We love it. We have our mornings together pretty much when I'm not on tour, every day together, chilling out. When she gets back, it's reading time and homework time, and we love all that. And she's a big music fan. She's into it, and she's got her own playlist. It's like 100 tunes on it.
Yeah.
She like
Loves
wicked
it.
into Little Stranger.
I don't know if she knows Little Stranger yet. Her bag is more like Katy Perry and whatever the latest, greatest pop stuff is. She
Gotcha.
likes Selena
Yeah,
Gomez and all this stuff. I support it and go along with it.
So I've learned a lot of things today, collectively with everyone in the room. First thing that is standoutish amongst this audience here is that you are all good people. That, well, look at Ninja Phall Roots, that actually go out into the world and put in some effort to make it a better place. I can see that. I've always seen that about you. I respect that. I bring it up often. And this guy over here, I didn't meet you till today, Dave. Juiceman. And I must
go on the internet.
Yeah. So what I'm expressing to you, sir, is that I think you're a good person, and just the way that you've behaved in this room, everyone has really enjoyed it. You're a nice guy. You put out a good energy into the world and some great juice.
Thank you. That's very nice to say. I work very hard to make good juice, and I'm excited that I can showcase it.
Awesome.
We're happy to be that platform for you. But you're also a very good person. You having a hard time accepting that?
Don't be like me.
I just think we just met. So like, you
I
don't even
can't
know
judge.
me.
Wow.
Like,
So you subscribe.
We just met.
Yeah. So you have this. I've had this discussion
That's what I'll say.
before.
Thank you for saying that compliment.
I've
I
had
like
this
you
discussion
very much.
before with Tucson the Liberator.
I know Tucson.
And what Tucson tells me is that it takes 5 years before you can actually call somebody a real friend, where you understand them wholeheartedly and you can say what I'm saying about you. But what I'm saying to you is that is ridiculous. And I told Tucson this when he told me that. All right?
Because I've known you
if
for
you're gonna-
5
if you're
years
gonna-
and he
I like
doesn't
that.
suck.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If you're going to have these types of boundaries, like what are we going to do? Jump through hoops before we decide if we're good people? I think that's outrageous. I'm here to tell you that we met today and put your boundaries to the side. And if your ego is involved, throw it out the window and recognize that it doesn't take time to understand if somebody is a good person. Look me in the eyes, boy. This is what I'm saying to you, right? So I think you're a good dude. Can you appreciate me saying that to you?
Thank you.
Maybe you don't have to accept it, but you can respect it.
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
Michael, this is the Michael I like the most, but it's only like the second or third Michael. So I met you like on the internet, Michael, and then I met you before the show, Michael, and then I met this new Michael on the show in a different seat, and like you're
This is
right.
what you do over here in the seat. This is a crazy seat.
Like, okay, this is just what I want to say.
Say it, please.
As we enter like the 45th minute of the show, like
Yeah.
only the real people who are really watching are really watching.
Yeah.
But like, what if I'm not that great and I just make juice?
That's okay, man.
Yeah.
It's all good, right?
You know, and I'm just really excited to make this juice, but like maybe I'm like
You didn't
apathetic.
run over a chipmunk on the way here or something, did you? 'Cause
This
you're
is-
good shit.
Maybe
You're
I'm
a good
Listen.
like,
guy,
not,
right?
you know.
Who am I to
I don't
judge
know, like,
anybody
it seems to
outside of
have upset
anything
you.
that is based upon my personal experiences? If I was to interpret somebody or judge them based upon hearsay, I would be a fool. So what I know of you is simply my experiences and my time with you. And in that time, I've grown to think you're a wonderful person.
Dude, Mike, thank you. I think the same.
There it is.
Dude,
He
I think the
accepted
same
it.
of you. Sincerely, I think you're great. I think you're a great show host.
You guys
Thank
should
you.
drink some juice together.
Can we just cheers some
Let's all
juice?
cheer some juice right
Woo!
Do you remember how to shake it?
now. I think that the
It's
correct
called
method
the
was
twirly
something like this.
tornado.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
But you can shake it if you want to pick it up.
You can shake it.
Like, right now, you know what I mean? So dude,
It is good. I'll give it that, man.
What's that one?
wow.
hold it center camera.
All right, let's,
Center camera
let's
right
run
here.
over a few things here.
camera.
Look at that.
Is this the home version?
That
Is
one's
what the
like
home
cinnamon,
version?
The home.
spice,
The home-
apple.
The
That's
home
what we're
remedy?
saying.
Oh yeah, I call it a holiday. He called it home. I'm trying to name his juice.
Limited piff.
Yeah, that's some limited
some-
piff. Right?
That
Yeah.
one could
Yeah.
be topsy turvy.
I kind of like that one really much.
Topsy
Really
Turvy is a
good.
good name.
Oh,
Let's make sure we say these things here. So, how do we connect with you out there in the social media world? P Dubs.
I'm PDubs13 on Instagram. That's my
Yeah.
main spot. That's where you get with me. Paul Walscroft Music on Facebook. Or Dubtown Rockers. It's also just at Dubtown Rockers. Organically Good Trios at Organically Good Trio. So
You
any
de-
of those spots, I'm there. I'm listening.
You definitely want to check these out. Get hip with it. My man is making exceptional music. That is for certain. And Burger Snaps.
Hello.
You take these photos that everybody loves. They're like, oh my God, look at this picture. How did he do it again?
They're
And
like,
again.
"How does he
and
do it?"
again. Oh, he did it. So how do they look at those pictures?
You can catch me on Instagram at burger.snaps or burger snaps on Facebook. I'm trying to do the Facebook more often, but I amazingly do the Instagram.
Burger.snaps. Dude, ooh.
Get at
Burger snaps.
Yo.
Hit me up for stickers.
You love burgers?
It's just my nickname.
This camera is crazy.
Slaps.
Love it.
My last name's Burgess, and
hamburger there, Burger
That's a cheesy burger, dude.
There's all sorts of shit going on.
Oh yeah.
Wow. One more time at burger.snaps, epic photos. Last name's Burgess, so obviously that's
Yeah,
the
people
burger
just
thing,
butchered it all the time, and
Burgess.
then it just
What's
became a
up,
nickname.
Burger? And you one more time, Juiceman FP, fresh piff.
Yes,
Yeah,
you said it really well.
I did. I felt good about it.
Juiceman FP, fresh piff. Juice made to order. It's fresh juice. So
How do you get on that list?
Yeah, we want to know.
I want to get
can
on that
people
list.
get juice?
Like, let's say that I'm at home.
I want some of that
I
sour
want
juice.
a delivery of.
He lives in
the
Melrose, Massachusetts. He wants a delivery of the piff. How does he get it?
He has it in his pocket.
He's got the list.
It's the list.
Check it out. He's checking it twice.
Oh my God!
Show it too much.
Don't, hey.
Is that the
I don't
list?
think anybody
How
can
many
really
can you get at a
pixelate
time?
that?
the hieroglyphs.
How much piff can he get at once? How many
much
bottles?
could I get in one delivery?
Could he get 24?
It's a good question because you don't want to get too much because the juice is never as good as it is. I shouldn't say that, but most of the juice is best fresh.
How
So
many days can you keep it in the fridge?
within 7 days,
Okay.
but really within 3 days. But like not really, you know.
Really,
so
the
it's like,
first day is the best.
it's like
It's
so.
like pizza.
First 3 days it'll
So just shoot it.
But sometimes it matures in a. They all mature in a similar way, but like, oh man, this is like a whole
Johnny.
can of worms. But like, 7 to 13 days.
There you go.
7 to 13 days. But like,
He went from 7 to 3 to 7 to 13. So
It's very
you can
specific.
get 48 bottles.
you want it fresh, and you should probably either get 10 or 20. But like 20 is kind of a lot. 30 is like
Yeah, it was a lot.
a lot.
I was drinking juice.
You got 30.
I was straight juicing.
But you could
I'll
have
bury
also
5 a
shared
day,
it.
no
It
problem.
doesn't last.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, you could drink as many as
Like, while I'm trying to control myself, I'll do 5
I was
a day.
drinking like 3 or 4 a day. I did, and I had them for like 15 days.
You could get some
Couple
piff
weeks.
addicts going on, man. For sure.
yeah. So
Don't they do like juice fasting, like you were saying upstairs?
Oh yeah, I definitely get down on those like 7 to 10 day straight juice fast. Love it because you become alive, operating in the moment, understanding what life really is and what you need to survive. Yeah,
yeah,
I love it.
I think that there's
Clearer
like
vision.
I
You can
think
see
that-
the distinctness of each leaf from a far distance.
I believe that to be true. That fasting is like one of the most severe diets that you could do, but like within reason. But I've never done it, but I would like to do it with you, Michael, one time. Like we just fucking drink.
Yeah, when's the next
juice.
one? When's the
Like,
next juice fast?
This changed really quick.
So funny. Just one time, Michael.
No, I mean Michael. Well, I just mean to say that Michael's a vegetarian, so he
No, I get it.
understands a lot about putting things, the type
Absolutely.
of things that he eats, and a lot of us are pretty-
Vegan, not
so
even
a lot of people are
vegetarian.
very absent-minded about the things that we ingest. So like, so I just mean to say that. Yeah, thank you.
I like the juice a lot, but I'm trying to eat food and drink juice.
So yeah, so that's the thing is most of my juice is fruit juice.
Yeah, it's
So-
fruity.
Most juice bars in America is people want to get vegetable juice and they want to have like a green goddess and a green machine.
Yeah.
And then there's more people who are more serious and they juice themselves and they understand more about juicing. But there's also a lot of people who drink Minute Maid and Nantucket and think that they're drinking juice, but they're just not.
I agree with this statement
truth is-
wholeheartedly.
The truth is that unless you make juice, it's hard to get juice. Unless you're consistently going to a juice bar or you know the juice man. So like
So is this similar to the stuff that's like $9 a bottle at Whole Foods? Right before you check out, they put this crazy
the
fridge. It's got the most
cold press.
expensive shit there.
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Or if it
Grocery
isn't,
celery,
if it isn't, then
kale.
what's the difference?
Celery,
grocery store
kale,
juice is
spirulina.
good.
It is.
They have grocery stores. If you think about it, they get produce on a mass scale.
Yeah.
Also, they have produce that goes bad.
Yeah.
So like I don't know everything about the inner workings of these places, but I know that they have at least the capability of say like cucumbers that they know are going bad.
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna buy these cucumbers. Like
Yeah.
or
Make 'em
even
juice.
It's very normal in food to have waste. So what I would imagine that they do is they take like, like, oh, this green pepper and these haven't sold for the week. Or
Let's drink them.
or they
make it into a juice.
they probably
So they're
have-
selling me old.
This is the
They're
process.
selling me old radishes and ginger and shit in my drinks
Reduce
for
waste.
$10-12 a
No, they're not.
fucking
I wouldn't put it
7
like that.
ounces.
They're not bad yet, but they're on that spectrum of these are the freshies. These ones are getting a little old. Let's use these to make the juice so they don't go bad.
I would say it's not cause for outrage, and I would say that like the juice from the grocery stores is good. Period.
Yes.
Like, I just went to the store. I just went to the store with my wife, Hitachi, where
Wait, did you say hi, Tachi?
Tachi
Yeah.
was her name.
That's his girlfriend's name. Or
Tachi.
wife.
Tatiana Katz, my wife. Yeah. So, okay, so you wanted that. So, grocery
I
store,
wanted that.
grocery store.
I got it.
Grocery store juice is pretty good. It's just not piff.
Yeah.
I sell piff because
There
it
you
comes
go.
from me, and that's what
That's
it
it.
is.
Yes.
So like that watermelon juice, I don't know how they still have like pretty good watermelon juice. I just went to the store. Yeah, I was just saying, me and Tachi just went to the store to just kind of walk around. We went to, I think it was Wegmans.
Yeah.
There was like tangerine juice, watermelon juice, the traditional green juice.
Yeah.
They have their flavors. I have my flavors, except I have a lot of different flavors, and I think about it like it's on a spectrum.
Yeah.
So think about like a color wheel.
Yeah.
All
Awesome.
around that wheel,
Yeah.
there's different flavors and different.
Blends.
That's how you. That's what I do.
That's how you keep infinite flavors going, is the blending.
You can always do something different that's also the same, and also the raw materials themselves are different.
So you're
for
never
example,
really going to get the same juice.
Are you? I
twice.
was just about to ask
they're
that. Are you?
always something? They're always
Yeah.
called something different. They
They're
always
all
have a
piff.
different story to tell.
Gotcha.
So say next year, you were to make like a ginger. What was the name of this drink?
Home.
This was named Home, and it had like lemon, ginger. It was like an apple cider vibe, correct?
It's a red delicious apple cider
Yeah.
with ginger and spices.
Okay, so if you made this next year and it had the same ingredients rather, would it be named Home, or
No.
would you name it something else?
It would probably have a similar name, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be Home because
So
it's
you'd-
not the same. It's just not the same.
I like that.
Yeah,
that was
I
the
do too,
test.
man.
That was the test.
so
You passed. The Juiceman passed the test.
so
Well
it's
done.
the same, but it's not the same.
I get it.
That's how.
The apples could be harvested 2 days earlier, and they could
Yeah.
taste different, or from a different farm. It's not the same. I get it.
And I could also make a menu, and I would always. If you're always like aiming at the same thing, you can always.
Juice man, every day is a new day.
Yep.
Right?
Every day.
That's where we're going.
Yep.
Hey, everybody. I think this is a good moment to
Cool.
bring this thing to
Yeah,
a close
let's
here.
do
there
it.
we go.
Look, I love you all. Burger Snaps, JP Horrigan, 421 better late than never.
Everybody
Phall
in the
Roots is
back.
in the room.
Everybody in the
Juice
back.
Man is here. You heard
Ryan,
all the
get back here.
goodness. Paulie Walnuts, P Dubs, repping Slightly Stupid, Jonny Deups. Everybody
Pat,
come over
jump
here
up.
one time real quick on this side. Put it on camera one. Everybody in the room. Sit down on the floor right in front of this thing here, right by the calendars. Let's go, JP. Look. It's a good life that we are living, y'all. That is the truth. This is offering something. Remember, happiness is hip, kindness is in style. Do everything because you can. Yo, I love you guys. I mean it. We feel so good. Put them up, y'all. Yeah.